You see, as a Linux user, finding a laptop is tough. And even if you get a laptop which has decent specs, but most of the laptops in the market are made for Windows. And even if you try to install your favorite distribution or any distribution, a lot of things might just not work. For example, on my laptop, my fingerprint reader doesn't work. My dedicated GPU cannot reach its full potential. It is locked at 35 watts while its maximum TGP is 50 watts. My CPU overheats and then all the other stuff. Sometimes Wi-Fi is not working, for some people Bluetooth's not working, for some people their secure boot is messed up. For some people they tried to dual boot but they were not able to properly boot anymore. There are so many problems, and not just that. The overall optimization at its core is not so great because it wasn't built for Linux in the first place. But what if there was a laptop which was? A laptop which was built also for Linux to work Linux out of the box. Now, just by that you might have heard of System 76 laptops or Tuxedo OS, Tuxedo laptops, and then we have Slimbooks, then we have Minis Forum. We have a lot of organizations who create laptops and devices particularly made to run Linux out of the box. But I feel like they're sort of overpriced. Like some of them are literally very cheap and awesome. But even if I had the money, I might not go for it because they are relatively very small organizations as compared to the good ones, the big ones. And that is where Framework comes in. They create laptops which are particularly designed to run Windows and Linux out of the box. We have a series of multiple Framework laptops and even a proper desktop now. It's a mini desktop of a sort, but it is awesome. But in this video, we're going to talk about Framework 16's new laptop. And yeah, by the end of it, I'm also going to talk about my favorite Linux laptop or my favorite Dream laptop, Framework 12 2-in-1. So yep, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so first let's talk about why Framework. Why not any other laptop? Well, you see, Framework 16 or any Framework laptop is not just another Dell or HP laptop. It's a statement designed with modularity and flexibility at its core. You see, this laptop defines the very essence of a Linux user, what we can expect from the hardware, and the power to upgrade, repair, the performance overall, all the crucial factors which are important for any other Linux distribution. You see, from easily replaceable components to a fully customizable laptop, Framework 16 or any other Framework laptop is built to adapt to any workflow. Well, the real deal is not about just the laptop and its overall functionality to remove, replace or any other stuff. It's about the hardware. You see, the latest Framework 16 packs with serious power, which is equipped with latest Intel or AMD CPU with an NVIDIA RTX GPU as well. And yeah, if you prefer more compatibility with any other Linux distribution, they also offer NVIDIA's dedicated GPU as well. You have the option. It can handle almost everything from normal everyday tasks to intensive workloads like video editing, 3D rendering and even gaming. And for Linux users, this is particularly important because many laptops struggle with the GPU support, the driver compatibility, but frameworks make it seamless. Out of the box, Linux recognizes the components, the drivers very smoothly, which lets you tap to the full potential of your RTX GPU. In most of the laptops which are Dell, Asus, HP or any other, where you get a dedicated GPU, you're not able to fully push it to its core potential. Let's say you have a 50-watt GPU for creator's laptop, but on Linux, it will be locked to 35 watts because Linux does not have the proper optimization to use its full potential because those were proprietary stuff. The overall laptop was built from a proprietary mindset. But that's not the case with Framework. You see, one of the standout features of this is the excellent Linux compatibility. Most of the hardware vendors leave Linux users with headaches of Wi-Fi issues, missing GPU support, and I've seen it myself with my Asus VivoBook Pro 15. However, Framework works flawlessly across all popular distributions, whether you talk about Fedora, Ubuntu, Arch, and more. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, audio, power management, everything is just seamless. And you even get proper fingerprint support. I also have a laptop which has fingerprint support, but it doesn't work on Linux because it was made from Asus with the proper interface and everything else. And installing the fingerprint reader, I've tried so much, countless hours trying to figure out even if I can just build a whole driver myself, but I was not successful. And you see, you might think like Framework 16, okay, this is a modular laptop where you can just replace parts, repair yourself, and yeah, maybe it works flawlessly with Linux distribution, but that's not it. Framework 16's modularity is not just a gimmick, it's practical. Users can choose which ports they need, whether you need 3 USB-Cs or just one, whether you need an HDMI 2.2 or the normal one, or whether you need a full-size SD card or normal one, or a microSD card or just a traditional USB-A. You have all of it. Or whether you need to upgrade the storage or simply swap into a larger SSD. If you want more RAM or a better GPU, no problem, you can do that. The level of customization means laptops can grow with you. Instead of replacing laptops every 2, 3, 4 years, you just need to replace certain parts and the laptop will be the same. And for Linux users who experiment with different setups, this is a massive advantage. And not just that, like yeah, it's repairable, but what about the quality? You see, framework laptops just do not perform well, they also feel premium as well. The Linux aluminum chassis is solid, light, the hinge is smooth, the keyboard is so comfortable, and it is properly optimized to utilize the full potential of the hardware with the proper sync of the software of Linux. Whether you talk about gaming on stream, video editing with DaVinci Resolve, or any other normal day-to-day task, you can do it. Whether you're a developer, a creator, a gamer, Framework laptop adapts to your workspace. It runs at ideal. Like, you get the perfect seamless experience of what a proper laptop built for Linux feels like. You see, to sum it up, Framework laptop, or particularly Framework 16, is not just compatible with Linux. It is sort of built for it. Yes, you do have other options like System 76. Then you have Slimbooks out there. Then you have Tuxedo Books. And even Menace Forum works well. But you see, you do not get the proper support as you get from Asus or Dell laptops on Windows. It's like the perfect Mac OS feel, but for Linux. Now, in my opinion, Menace Forum laptops and even tablets are awesome. System 76 builds awesome workstations and awesome power. Like, man, that is just, I have no word for it. And they're all running better than Windows, to be honest. And so that's it. That was the video. I know, I just wanted to let you know that there are laptops which are made for Linux. And I hope you enjoyed the video and you're interested in Framework laptops. Well, to be honest, my favorite laptop is Framework 12 2-in-1. Like, yeah, I know it's a 2-in-1 and it's not that powerful, but just take a look at this. Just imagine having Fedora or maybe Arch plus Hyperland setup or maybe Omarchi on Linux on that Framework laptop, and particularly Framework 12. Framework 12 is literally at the top of my list if I can afford it and get it. Well, sadly in India it's not available. I hope in the near future they'd be shipping to India, the international shipping. I'm ready to pay maybe a couple of bucks more. But if I've had the option to buy a Framework 12 2-in-1 laptop, I'll go for it. Let me know in the comments what do you think about it and about your views on a laptop built for Linux. And let me know if you'd like more videos like, laptops for Linux. So yep, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll meet you next video. Till then, I'm Moon signing out.